When Kathy Taylor left office, Tulsa was broken.
We expect the press to hold us accountable.
Bartlett should quit, hiding his weak leadership behind false attacks.
Because Tulsans deserve to know the truth from their leaders.
With campaign ads traditionally being the most effective method for politicians to drive home their version of the truth. Because there are often shades of gray in these 30-second jabs, areas which can often be a matter of interpretation. Let's start with crime.
An ad that says that, that crime is under control.
Safe, adding back police officers.
Part 1 crimes are actually down.
Which is technically true. Part 1 crimes. Okay, that's the name of a category. That includes things like aggravated assault, auto theft, burglary, homicide, rape, and robbery. And if you add all those up together, that number is actually lower than last year. But if you just look at the homicide rate alone, that number is actually up over last year. Thus the beginning of our phase of blurriness.
The most egregious is definitely her most recent mailer.
So on this Taylor ad, on one side, we have headlines of criminal activity that have been taking place in the city. If we go over to this other side, there are pictures of Mayor Bartlett playing the harmonica. Now this is very interesting because this leads the viewer to perhaps infer that if the mayor hadn't been playing the harmonica, he could have been doing something at that time to do something about crime.
That blew my mind. I've been in politics for a while and I've never seen anything quite make that comparison.
Now on to the state of the city's finances.
Today, Tulsa is stable.
Financial stability.
He's running ads that say we're financially stable when he's reporting that, in fact, we're in the red.
As of the end of October, the city is roughly $3.5 million in the red. Another topic raising some red flags, the Tulsa Police Department.
Dewey Bartlett fired 124 police officers.
What she fails to mention is that Bartlett hired back all those police officers except one that had chose to leave Tulsa.
That's essentially true. All but a few eventually came back to the Tulsa Police Department. And while we're on the topic of jobs, let's talk about quitting.
Then Kathy quit.
Kathy Taylor quit.
Then Taylor quit.
Did she actually quit? Well, no. She just didn't run for re-election. But she did finish her term.
I did not quit. I never quit, and Mayor Bartlett knows that. So it's completely untrue.
A back and forth battle of he said, she said that will last right up until election night. Bert Mumolo, Tulsa's Channel 8.